We'll get it going. Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this CTFO Zoom event. My name is Adam Levy from Canton, Connecticut. Glad you're joining us here on Tuesday Night Live. We do it every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We go live. And then directly following this, we have the company's live event that they do. Mostly it's live. And that's at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And that happens at ctfowebinar.com. You'll want to make sure you plug into that because there's always something great on the corporate Zoom as well. Tonight, I have a couple of quick topics I want to cover. We're going to hear from some people and some testimonies, some things that are going on. But one of the things I want to talk about is the timing, and that's other people's timing. And, here it is for us. We're excited. We're fired up. We've got great things happening in our organization. In the company, things are just really moving right along. We're about to open up new countries. We've got great international expansion about to happen. People are really loving the Xantho Mist. Xantho Mist is just absolutely a barn burner. I mean, this thing is just going like crazy. We're watching the volume go up every day, and it's really because people are getting great results with this. They don't want to run out of it, but they're also sharing it with a lot of people. And so the volume is just going up and up and up. We also have some great packages that people can get on the Smart Ship that are really great value. So make sure you take advantage of those. Maybe even when you're getting a person started off, get them started with one of those, like the Healthy Basics pack, which is a Xantho Mist and a Super 7 and a Ultimate Multivitamin. Because what you want to have happen is you want to accumulate volume. So you want to make sure they're on Smart Ship. They can always change it. They can adjust it. It's a great benefit to them. And by the time their third $100 order goes through, that means their first order for $3.99, their next order for whatever that is, and then their third order for $100, they get 20% off from that point on, 20% below wholesale, right? So now basically $100 becomes $80, right? Great value. There's already great value in that package, but now it's even less, right? So you want to make sure you're taking advantage of that for your people. And let's face it, they're going to settle into the products that they can't live without. Maybe it's the coffee, right? Who knows? Maybe it's our gummies. Maybe it's our Super 7 chewable and the multivitamin. Could be the sleep product. I mean, people have a lot of great things that they can try and experience and get great results with. And so once they find those, they'll tune in their Smart Ship. But in the meantime, set them up with something that is very duplicatable and probably something they're going to use up. And so that basic healthy pack is a really good way to go. What I want to talk about those is the timing. And, I hear people talk about some of the prospects they have. And, we've done some three-ways. We've done some Zooms. We've followed up. And sometimes people just aren't ready right now. They've started the conversation. Maybe they're not big on making decisions right away. Maybe they need more information. Maybe the timing's not right for them. Maybe there's something going on in their life that has this not be the perfect time for them. And that's okay, right? It's going to happen. Your job is to get them the information and build the relationship. That's your job, right? You're going to do that. You're going to make sure they don't miss out. And that's, again, posture. I just want to make sure you're not missing out on what's happening with this product. This product is going to $1 billion and beyond, and you don't want to miss it. And if the time is not right for you right now, I understand. That's fine. Is it okay with you that I keep you posted on the progress of what happens with Xantho Mist, right? So you want to kind of almost take it away from people that are kind of dragging their feet, right? You've got people that drag their feet. Anybody got any of those? Raise your hand. Okay, there you go. We got a few of those. So you want to kind of take it away from them and say, listen, this thing is going. It's going with or without you. If the timing is not right for you, that's fine. I just want to keep you posted on what's going on. Is it okay? Do I have permission to keep in touch with you on this every few weeks or so and just keep you in the loop about what's happening with Xantho Mist? If they say yes, great. Then you have their permission to drip on them, right? To send them the new science that comes out, to send them the new information or the new country or the new testimony or whatever it is that's new that's just coming out, you get to drip on them. And you need to have a drip list of people who, for whatever reason, quality prospects, people that if they did see this would probably do something. You want to be dripping on those folks. And then when their timing is right, they're going to come back to you and say, hey, you know what? I think I'm ready to get started. But here's the key to the whole process: to control your emotional weather, right? Because if all you've got is one or two people that you've been trying to arm wrestle into this business for the last few weeks and or months, okay, then how are you feeling? What is your energy like, right? When they drag their feet, or they don't get started, or they start and then do nothing, right? What is your energy like? And the reality is that you can't make the timing right for them. For whatever reason, it's just not right for them at this time. So the only thing you can do to make sure that that kind of situation doesn't bum you out is to have so many people that you have started conversations with that you have good things happening in your organization. Maybe it's not the last few people you talk to, maybe it's the next few people, but you know what? If you've got enough conversations going on, what's going to happen is a few will come into your business. A few will buy some products, a few will make you wait, and you'll put them on the back burner and you'll drip on them. And that's just the way it is. But if you only have 2 or 3 people, and the same 2 or 3 people, right, that you've been trying to arm wrestle into this business, that's no fun for anybody. It's no fun for you. It's no fun for them. So make sure you have enough going on. Start enough conversations. Just get out there and live your life, and just get back to people, right? Get back to people. You know, I met a guy the other day. I went and bought, I helped my mom get a car. She's out in California. She needs a new car in New York. So I went to a dealership in Connecticut. I met this young guy, a sales guy, and great guy, right? Exchanged phone numbers with him. Obviously, I appeared very successful, buying a really nice car for my mom. And, you know, when that deal is finalized and we pick up that car, I'm going to stay in touch with the guy, and I'm going to say, hey, listen, we got a big event coming up in Connecticut. I don't know if you're interested in an additional income, but, you know, you seem to be really good with people. I'd love to share this with you, right? Everyone you talk to, everybody that you meet, you want to make sure you have a conversation. I didn't bombard them and hit them over the head while we were doing the car business, right? While we were doing that deal. I didn't even mention what I did. I didn't. I just appeared successful, and I had a great relationship, great conversation with him, learned a little bit about him, asked questions about him, and he sold me a car, right? And so now when I go pick up that car, I'm going to say, hey, listen, there's something I want to run by you in the next couple of days. If you're open to learning about something that can maybe make you another, you know, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month extra income. Would that be okay? Great. I don't want to talk about it now. I got to get to my mom's with her new car. I'll drive away. And then a day or so later, okay, I've built a relationship with him. I've gotten permission to give him some information. I've found out, I've qualified, see if he's interested, and then I'm going to start shooting him some info on it. And who knows? Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But I've got to have a lot of people in the conversation going, so that when the one that I've been trying to get, that one person that's going to make my whole business explode, doesn't get involved, I don't have to quit that day. Does that make sense? Because you know we all do that, right? We all, well, shoot, I'm just going to throw my hands up. It's just too hard, right? Nobody wants to do this, right? But the truth is, we've only talked to a few people and not enough people to move the needle, right? Not enough people to move the needle. You know, Al's pretty motivated, right? He talked to a couple of people, and one of them got involved and took off. Guess what? He's now got to play catch up. So he's very motivated to talk to a lot of other people. But here's the thing. You don't know where it's going to be for you. You don't know who that person is. I just went and looked at the recognition. There's a person on there who just hit a new title. I looked her up. She's in my downline. I know exactly where she is. I know exactly who she is. Had no idea she'd even bought the product, right? So now I'm going to reach out to her. I'm going to try to get her to the Connecticut event. I'm going to see if she's open to building a business. You're going to find these people that are utilizing this product and are excited about this product, and you're gonna team up with those folks. You're gonna build relationships and move it forward and build towards the events, and good things are gonna happen. So I guess my point is that have more people in the conversation. Start more conversations with more people, and eventually the right ones are going to join your business. And do it with posture, right? Because if you're sitting back like this going, hey, so tell me, why do you think I should let you into this business? Why should I let you in? Right? What do people do? They lean forward, they go, well, this is why, because I've got this experience and I'm good at the blah, blah, blah. Versus if you're like this, hey, listen, you got to get into this thing, blah, 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 blah. Right? And then they do this. Okay? So have some posture. Know that you're with a company and a product line and a technology that, as our good friend says, what does he call it? He says, oh, the nutrition. I'm sorry, the Internet of Nutrition, right? Isn't that what isn't that what was just recently said on our last call? The Internet of Nutrition. Who said that?
Ted did.
Ted did, right? That's right. Ted said that. I believe Ted. How about you?
Hey,
okay.
I said it's just juice.
It's not just juice.
It's just juice. And that's what it is. It's a wheelbarrow full of juice, but it's just juice.
But it's the good juice. So actually, though, it's a mist. And that's the thing that's so special. Obviously, that delivery technology, we're doing something nobody else is doing. And so people have never seen it before. And if they take a moment to look, they're going to be impressed. They're going to want to try it. And as more of these testimonies keep pouring in, it's just going to get more and more exciting and easier to bring people into our business. Cowboy, I know you've got a couple of great testimonies to share. I don't know if you have any thoughts on what I covered, but I'd love to hear those thoughts that you had, or the testimonies that you shared with me today. They were phenomenal.
Well, I remember we were talking about calling that guy. Where I remember when I called Al and I said, "Where are you at?" And he said, and I said, "On a 1 to 10." Al said, "I'm a 6." I said, "Well, my 6s always turn into 10s. Let's go ahead and get started." So, but anyway, we have the Amish that doesn't have phones, doesn't have electric. So I had a couple of the, call me tomorrow. Couple people you're trying to push a little bit of a rope to, and I said, hey, I got some free time before the call tonight, so I just drove up the road, pulled in the Amish driveways. I had the fruit chews, the ultimate vitamin, and the mist, and I said, hey, we're sharing a product. They're very good business-minded people. They own huge construction companies. They believe in natural products, so everything's you're in a welcome, warm zone. I told him to open up. I misted him 4 times, gave him 2 Ultimas, and then at the end, I gave him all fruit chew. And he said, Cowboy, does anyone know about it? I said, you. But I said, before the day's over, the whole road. And so, I try to put a little backbone in there that let's
Little fear of loss.
Yeah, well, would you rather be first or last? I'd rather be first. But the Amish couple across the street has 10 children. They bought 3 mist off me about 10 days ago, and he come over last night at 8:30, and he said, I've already got 3 testimonies. He said, my oldest son, Andrew, he had shoulder pain. It's gone. The other 2 boys are sleeping better. Now my wife wants to take it. So one of the driveways I went down to is her sister. And she said, Cowboy, did you bring that product? She goes, my sister told me at church Sunday that they are loving it. I said, that's the reason I'm here. So again, it was a warm welcome. They've told their sister, hey, the boys are sleeping. They're more focused. Andrew doesn't have shoulder pain, and they only been on it 9-10 days. So it is a product we're getting quick results.
Absolutely. You know, I'm amazed, and you hear them all the time from different people. And when you start to hear them in your own house, that's when you can get really excited, right? My wife says to me the other day, she goes, "I think this is helping the bags under my eyes." And I said, "No, come on." She says, "Yeah, I think so." And you know, my wife tries a lot of different stuff, a lot of different products for anti-aging, right, and skincare. And she's not spraying it on her eyes; she's just using the product like we all do, right? Twisted and misted. But that's what she told me the other day. I said, if that's true, Lisa, we're going to make a fortune. Are you kidding me? That's exciting. And yeah, she says, look, look at my eyes. I said, yeah, I guess so. All right. So, you're going to keep seeing testimonies and hearing testimonies come in about this product. Again, this is the closest thing to getting an injectable without getting an injectable, right? And we're delivering a lot more of that active ingredient than was ever available to the public. And so, yeah, we're going to get amazing results. Cowboy, thanks for sharing that. And I just want to remind everybody, big event in Connecticut, May 20th. If you're anywhere within shouting distance, flying distance, if you're on the East Coast, come on up, come on down, and spend some time with us. It's going to be a great event. Again, Kevin Forney will be there. You'll get to meet Kevin if you haven't already. Also, David D'Arcangelo will be here as well. Going to be a great event. A bunch of great leaders. Oh, Ted Wilson's going to be here. He's flying in. So that'll be great. And, he's an amazing trainer, a multi-million-dollar earner in our industry, and is just tearing it up here with CTFO. 2 weeks later, the 2nd, I believe it's June 2nd and 3rd, there's going to be the event in Calgary, Canada. So if you know anybody on that side of Canada, or any side of Canada for that matter, I believe you guys can fly domestically pretty inexpensively if you're up in Canada. Have them come to that event. That is going to be a master class in doing events. I mean, Ted is phenomenal at doing events. And if you look at the schedule on that and you check that out, flyers available. You're not going to want to miss that. If you've got people in that area, I'm going to be going, so you can send them to me. I'll work with those folks, introduce them to the leaders in the area, and take advantage of that. I mean, we will be building through events. There's another one going to be happening in Dallas, and this is just the beginning, folks. This is just the beginning. We're going to be doing events, and we're going to be working with a lot of great leadership that's going to be popping through this organization as well as others. And, you want to not miss it. You just don't want to miss it. Okay, other than that, let's see if there's anything else I really need to. Oh, the Verb app. If you haven't spent any time with that Verb app, the advanced marketing system with CTFO, by the end of the month, that should be fully operational. I'll be one of the beta testers. Al, I don't know if you're one of those, but you probably should be. And the beta test is going to be happening. I guess our first call on that is this Friday. So it's really coming to fruition, and it's going to be an amazing tool to help people build the business. All you're going to have to do is put people on presentations. We're going to close them for you, and we're going to tell them to press a button, and they're going to click it, and it's going to go to your website. Pretty powerful. They can order right there. So they're going to be putting a lot of people on presentations and helping them get started properly and going through the process of placing an order, and just really doing events in a way that uses a technology that's available. I know, Al, you're a big fan of it. Maybe you can talk a little bit about how that's going to work for people.
Yeah, thank you. Just pure example, this webinar right now, if we were using the app, you can be pointing at certain items and clicking on it, and we can all look at the items and open it up and all. I mean, it's going to be a tremendous benefit for all of us. The app itself, we in the beginning I wasn't on the app because I was waiting for the thing to get upgraded. But how many times we have sent out texts and you don't know if the person opens it up or sees the video. I remember in the beginning I was telling Adam, what should I do? We don't have no proof or anything. So I went ahead and invested the $20 a month. What I do now, I just send everything through the app. I don't send no text. I don't send everything. Everything is through the app. So if I send an app out or the presentation out or whatever, they open it up. I know they open it up. Because if I sent out maybe 15 yesterday, one opened it up. The other 14, I know they haven't done it. So I do a follow up with them just to make sure they did receive it and make sure they did open it. And that's all. I mean, we're going to benefit so much from that app. I remember with the other company I was with. Oh my gosh, man. It was incredible.
That was
I got to
awesome.
tell Adam, can I just say a quick story?
Go ahead, please.
I got a phone call today, or not a phone call. Last night at 3:45, I get a text message from my ex partner out of Washington State, and he said, "Real," with a question mark. Call me in the morning. So I counseled the cowboy, and I said, "Cowboy, what do you think I should do?" He said, "Yeah, call him." So I did. And the reason why he said, "Real, call me," is because he got a push from somebody who was in my downline, trying to bring him into the business, and he's already in the business with me. And he was found out that how things are moving in the company. So that's the reason why he called me. So he said, "Hey, send me the information." So I sent it to him. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's funny that your own downline are contacting people that you know. So watch who you contact. Everybody.
And this person was already in, but was inactive, right? Is that what it was? They were inactive.
It is inactive, correct.
And here's the thing. This is the lesson in it. Is just that you can say it all you want, but you're not third party. Somebody else in your group goes and tells them about it. They're third party. All of a sudden, they come back to you and they go, "Well, maybe this is a good idea, Al." Tell me more about what's going on with Xanthomist, right?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Also, I appreciate that. Thank you, Al. And coming up very shortly, too, is going to be some great landing pages for the Xanthomist. We're going to have some really nice ones. I've seen some initial images, and I think it's going to be really amazing for people to be able to send folks directly to a capture page and or landing page for the Xanthomist itself. So that's stay tuned for that. They might announce it on one of these corporate calls. It could be tonight, could be Thursday. I'm not sure what their schedule is, but it's going to get announced soon. So stay tuned for those and plug in. All right, well, fantastic. Anybody else have anything else they want to add as we are getting towards the bottom of the hour?
Really quick, Adam. Today I was at the gym. I had my best workout since pre-pandemic, and I know it's the mist. I know it's the gummies. So I'm telling the guys that are 60s, they say they hurt. I said for pre-workout and post-workout, take these gummies, take this mist. I guarantee you'll feel better. You won't have pain. You'll have more clarity, more energy.
Fantastic, Dave. Glad you're getting results with that as well. I definitely notice it in my energy. Absolutely. I've got more energy than I know what to do with right about now. I do mist about 6 or 7 times a day, though, so maybe that has something to do with it. Hilton, glad you could join us. Wayne, thanks for being on tonight. Appreciate you guys. Marilyn, as always. How are you doing, Marilyn? I know you have a great testimony. Maybe you can share an update with us.
Yes. This is something else that has happened besides I'm not leaving stuff all over that is half done or started. And I never put that away or I didn't do that. So the brain is working much better. But this is something else I realized. When I would take pills or eat, this sounds silly, but hard-boiled eggs, I would eat hard-boiled eggs. They would get stuck in my esophagus and pills would get stuck there. And they would just stick there and it really, really hurt. And I haven't had that happen for maybe a couple of weeks. It just dawned on me. So that's a big one.
Wow, that's fantastic. And you're right. A lot of people have trouble taking pills. And with our new technology, they're not going to be taking pills anymore, right? if they choose. Fantastic. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's really the future of the way people are going to get nutrition into their bodies. And we're just at the forefront of it. And you just want to make sure you take advantage of it, everybody. Because you don't want to be one of those people that looks back and says, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you know what? I was there when that twist and miss thing started.
Yeah, I know.
I wish I had paid closer attention. You don't want to be that person, right? So if you're hearing this today, make sure you do pay attention to it because this is just beginning. Xanthomist is the first of a series of this technology. We'll be applying it to other nutrients, and it is going to just continually have wave after wave of results for people, both health-wise and financially. And so you're in the right place at the right time, folks. Just take advantage of it. All right, so big events coming up. Please build for those events. Get registered if you haven't. If we had a Verb app, I'd be able to point to the registration link and say, hey, click on that link.
Yeah.
Right? This one's for Connecticut. That link over there is for Calgary, and click on those. So anyway, stay tuned for that technology. That's going to be a lot of fun. And as always, I appreciate you guys all hopping on here on Tuesday Night Live. We do it every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Again, don't forget about the corporate one at 9 p.m. Eastern, www.ctfowebinar.com. Everybody have a great night. Thank you all for joining me. Bye-bye for now. Take care, everybody.